Alrighty, folks, here it is. Sorry it's taken so long to get back to this. I have been awake since, about 9:30 Sunday morning, and it's going on midnight between Monday and Tuesday. This is the 12 Days of Christmas Digi Journal. Let me see if I can get it to kind of sort of lay flat. So it is a reused, it's not manila colored, but it's a manila envelope. It's one of those 9 by 12s. I used some of the little bits, and I used the collage paper, some coffee dyed doily, and some music paper to do the outside cover. Both sides. She's got a bit of a gator mouth at this point. So here we go. I put some coffee paper on the inside covers. There's one of the paper clips. That's the other side of the other paper clip. See if I can hold the camera with the right hand. I printed up another collage paper and made a paper bag envelope, and it's just paper clipped in there. It's not glued in. So, pocket. All of the papers are coffee dyed. I used 12 papers. 12 times 4 is what? 48. Don't ask me to do math. I love math, but lack of sleep, insomnia, it's just not going to work. Multiple tags and cards in a lot of the pockets, just because it was not going to work out with enough. There's a whole lot of tags and cards and just not a whole lot of pockets. I used some cardstock to make some of the belly bands bigger. I don't like the horizontal belly bands. I feel like things will slide out, so I tend to put stoppers with horizontal belly bands. And none of the included belly bands went for vertical. I used both the red and the green this way. I really like that. I just, I mean, this is all beautiful. Everything was beautiful. I loved it, and I love the vibrantness of some of the colors. Anything that had a, excuse me, I am in the process of brewing another gallon of tea. I am just out of tea right now. Anything that had a button printed on it, I attached a button to it. And it's all got metallic thread. I initially started with one strand, and it just didn't look good. So I went back and started using 2 strands. And then I just tacky glued them down. But I mean, as you can tell, a lot of things have multiple tags in all the pockets. That is the center. See, look at the gorgeousness of some of these colors. See, multiple buttons. I'm working with these coffee dye papers, I think, on my next day off from work, because I went back to work this week after a nice long vacation between the cooties crud and the holidays. I'm going to have to start ironing my papers. And sorry about the excessive noise. One of my cats has insisted upon using the litter box, and she's the one that has to bury it for 20 minutes. Here's one of my notebooks. There's 2 of them in here. Just use coffee dyed paper to fill it. Everything's either backed with coffee dyed paper or cream colored cardstock. And now my other cat's trying to bury the cat food with the floor. I love this paper. I don't know what I did to get that paper to do that, but that's just absolutely gorgeous. And this blue. I would love more winter colored winter papers with blue. I'm not a Christmas person. I grew up celebrating more Hanukkahs than Christmas and more winter solstices than Hanukkah, so I'm just not a Christmas person. And that is it. Now, I picked up some ribbons at Hobby Lobby today. I'm going to see if I've got one that will coordinate with this to tie this close. If not, then I'm going to keep looking. But the red and white striped baker's twine, the red was just way too bright for the muted reds on the outside of this. So I'm still looking for something to tie this closed. But yeah, this is the 12 Days of Christmas digital kit journal, and she's a beauty. And even though I got the digi kits late, thank you, Derry, very much for trying, and managed to kick out all 12 days in like, what, 2.5, 3 days. I loved it. I loved working with it. I loved playing with it. And I had a blast. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Cara. Thank you.